In what world is the groom and the maid of honor making out before the I do's? Not a big deal. I caught the groom cheating with the maid of honor right before the ceremony, and I told the bride. I'm still not sure if it was exactly the right thing to do, and you'll understand why in a minute. Been dating my boyfriend for about 5 months now, and we're still in what you would call the honeymoon phase. I've been really trying to impress this man. I try to keep him happy. So when he asked me to go to this destination wedding with him, I was like, sure, I love any reason to put on a cute dress and go stay at a resort. Everyone was staying in these like nice little cabins. We missed like the first night where everyone was like getting to know each other because he had to work. So we ended up getting in a little bit later than everyone. So wedding day was the first day I was meeting everyone. I didn't know anyone at this wedding. And to be honest, he was kind of being obnoxious because these were like his childhood friends. And like he was kind of running off with them. So I decided to pop a little something and lure him into a closet. You know what I'm saying? Well, unfortunately, the first little closet that we went to go get in was already occupied by some people that were part of the wedding party, right? Don't hate the player, like I get it. I was trying to do the same damn thing. I don't think much of it because I don't know these people. The spicy cubes were hitting, so we found our own closet, did our own thing, right? But we make it back in time for the ceremony. Now, mind you, my boyfriend didn't really get a good look at the couple because his back was turned, and I was like, oh, occupied our wrong room. So whenever we sit down and I see that I recognize the groom, I'm like, that's the man from the closet. And he's like, no, that can't be the man from the closet. You've got to be wrong. And I'm like, no, that's him. Then I noticed the maid of honor is the chick. That's the chick from the closet. They were making out together. And I'm trying to express this to him. I'm whispering because I'm not trying to tell everyone right then and there. And he's like, you need to mind your business. Mind my business. He's like, it's not a big deal. Like, you'll understand it's not a big deal. What world is the groom and the maid of honor making out before the I do's? Not a big deal. Like, I would absolutely want someone to tell me. And he's just like, mind your business. They do the whole I do thing. It's beautiful. Like, man just crying. And I'm just like, y'all are so fake. You're supposed to be her best friends and like the best people in her life. And yet y'all are like betraying her right before like the most important day of her life. Once again, I don't know these people. So I'm sweating. They get to the part where they're like, does anybody project basically to this marriage? And like, they're looking at me. They're all looking at me. It feels like everyone in the room is looking at me. I don't say anything right then and there because I'm not trying to embarrass myself or anyone. I just keep looking at the bride like, girl, you have no idea. As soon as the ceremony starts, I'm thinking, how am I going to tell this shit? Because there's no way that I'm going to mind my business. So the minute I saw this woman alone, the very minute I approach her and I'm like, I am so sorry to tell you this, but I caught the groom and the maid of honor in a broom closet, right before the ceremony. And she freezes and she looks at me. And for a good 30 seconds, she doesn't say anything. And then she says, oh, that's where he was. Says, excuse me. And she walks away to go find her man. Oh, I'm like, that's weird. But it gets weirder. Because they made everyone like put their phones in a basket and like they went and locked them up. And I just thought maybe it was because they didn't want the photographer to get like a bunch of cell phone pics. I don't know. I thought it was just like part of the aesthetic. No. Come to find out, everyone had an agreement beforehand. An agreement. The groom, the maid of honor, the bride, everyone. Basically everybody knew except for me. Huge scandal I thought that I was exposing was actually not a fucking scandal at all. I'm having a full-blown moral crisis and my man's over here just like, mind your business. Why would you just not tell me that it was a freaking upside-down fruit wedding? I mean, I don't think I was in the wrong for telling the bride, but how awkward did I make that? And I don't know if I should be more concerned that my boyfriend literally wanted me to keep quiet or the fact that he just didn't tell me what was going on. They literally had a curtain that you could go behind to participate in certain activities, but you had to sign an NDA. I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum, but I do fear that my man should have told me beforehand. I'm all for fun and games, but I'm not one for sharing. I still would have went though. Curiosity killed the cat. I still would have went. Basically, he's mad at me for telling, and I'm mad at him for not telling me.